Honey Ross and her father Jonathan have discussed their honest feelings about Series 6 of Netflix The Crown on the latest episode of their podcast. Honey Ross has claimed that the final season of Netflix's The Crown felt icky to watch. The model also revealed that she feels really sad for the royal family having to watch the most traumatic time in their lives play out. On the film and TV podcast Honey, 26, and her father Jonathan Ross discussed Series 6 of The Crown. On Monday's episode, December 11, Real Talk, the 63-year-old began. The situation between Harry and William, for example, we don't really know the truth of it. But the newspapers are serving up the closest they can get to it, but they don't really know, and they're offering sometimes things as fact which we know are dubious, he claimed. So back then there was next to no reporting, and what they might have snuck it would have been tamped down by the Crown and by the government. The TV presenter added that it is a fascinating period of history and that the Crown works to show fans something they only suspected. When discussing Elizabeth Debicki's performance as Princess Diana, Honey said, "Because she's so good it's almost ghoulish. Ghoulish is a complicated choice of words here because we do then meet the ghost of Diana, which I have issues with, and I'm sure you do too. I don't blame any of the actors because they're all doing their absolute best. It's an incredible performance that Elizabeth Debicki is giving, but it felt icky to me. It felt like." Her father cut in and asked if she felt icky because the history was so recent, to which Honey replied in the affirmative. "I think what I was trying to say earlier is we have been overexposed in the public eye at different times in our lives, and it's a horrible feeling. It's so invasive. And I hate for Will. I hate for them that they're. I feel really sad for the family that is still alive, that they have to watch or hear about people watching the most traumatic time in their lives being recreated beautifully for Netflix." Elsewhere, the former BBC Radio 2 presenter added that the latest season of The Crown doesn't feel like an accurate telling or a fair representation of the Windsors. "I think history is not going to judge The Crown as a television series very kindly. I think we'll look back and say, that wasn't a good thing to be doing," he added. The royal-centric Netflix series has previously faced criticism, with Oliver Dowden previously pleading with the streaming service to add a disclaimer to the series. However, a spokesperson from the company said, "We have always presented The Crown as a drama, and we have every confidence our members understand it's a work of fiction that's broadly based on historical events.